Where is Bud anyway, Clyde?
I don't have that information, Brian. Sorry.
We were going to vote on taking the show in a political direction this time around, and say what you want about Bud, it's certainly not like him to be late for something he's motivated about. Oh, here he is now. Brian, Clyde, I have amazing news. Did you watch my vlog? We had a subscriber. Oh, and I also have cracked the YouTube algorithm. Wait, you cracked the YouTube algorithm?
Don't get your hopes up too high, Brian. No offense, but...
None taken, Clyde. Wait, we had a subscriber? Well, the subscriber has gone and unsubscribed themselves again. And I just started my vlog, and I cracked the YouTube algorithm, yep. How, Bud? Why, by using math and logic onto itself, Brian. But first, I have realized that we can't take the show in a political direction. Why not? Well, you remember how we discussed on the last show how if you talk about politics, then you cut your YouTube audience in half. I remember. Well, if we have an odd number of subscribers, like say one subscriber like we did have just a little while ago, that would be very dangerous onto them, Brian. You see, if we have one subscriber and we cut them in half, why, they could be possibly very seriously injured and possibly would even die unless they are a starfish or a flatworm or something that can regenerate itself if you cut it into little pieces. On second thought, how many starfish and flatworms do you think watch YouTube anyhow? Maybe that's a good direction to take our show, and we could call it the YouTube Starfish and Flatworm Show, starring Bud. But is this the same sort of logic that you use to crack the YouTube algorithm with?
I told you not to get your hopes up.
Well, yes, Brian, it is. I think it's called impeccable logic, I'm pretty sure. You see, the YouTube algorithm is very simple, really. It works like this. Step 1, put some videos up onto YouTube. Step 2, get lots and lots of people to watch those videos. Step 3, become rich and famous onto yourselves. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, Bud. I think the second step might just need a little bit of elaboration, though. So I think the new name of the show should be the Bud Crack the YouTube Algorithm Show, starring Bud, who doesn't like to eat any poop anyhow.
These names you come up with don't exactly roll off the tongue, Bud.
And what would this new show be about, anyway? I mean, you've already explained how you cracked the algorithm. Well, it would be like a first show there, the Get Famous on YouTube show, a.k.a. the Not Poop Show, a.k.a. The Show, Season 1, Episode 0, Pilot, where we elaborate on the second step of my YouTube algorithm on the second step. And we try to get lots and lots of people to watch our videos. It would be a YouTube adventure, Brian, a YouTube adventure.
Well, I guess we should vote on it.
This is Brian. And despite his education in a STEM field, Brian could only find work at a boring, low-paying, dead-end job. So together with his friends Bud and Clyde, Brian decided to try to get famous on YouTube. And this, dear viewer, is their story.
The Get Famous on YouTube show.
The Get Famous on YouTube show is not in any way affiliated with Starbucks Coffee. Yet.
Well, at least there was a jingle this time around.